Hey guys, this is Rachel the UX Critic, and this is the very first video for my channel. Before I get into the reviews, the different UX critiques that I'm going to be doing for different sites, I wanted to do an introductory video about what is UX, why should you be interested in UX, how can UX help your site. So I'm going to start out with explaining what is UX, the definition, and Don Norman and Jacob Nielsen of the Nielsen-Norman Group give this definition. User experience encompasses all aspects of the end user's interaction with the company, its services, and its products. It delves heavily into user psychology, user research, user testing. How does your user get from point A to point B on the website? It's not just about the user interface. It really encompasses what your user is doing on your website. Where are the problem areas? How can you improve those problem areas to do whatever, whether it's to increase traffic or to get more revenue from your shopping site, or maybe more client signups, whatever it is, UX can probably help your problem. So these are some example user frustrations that I could potentially help you through a review of your site. Maybe users are afraid to give contact information. Just think about sites that you go to all the time, and how many sites do you actually give your email address to? You probably see that email form at the footer of a lot of websites, or maybe you're trying to sign up for a demo and you're not too sure. Maybe they're going to add you to a mailing list or something like that. So that would be one example of user psychology, user research. What can we do to prep you, to help you understand that this isn't so bad. You're free to give your email without anything bad happening to, whether it's spam or being added to some list, something like that. Users don't understand what you're selling. So believe it or not, I have seen some sites where I don't actually understand what it is that they're selling. Maybe they're too broad. Maybe they need to specialize in just one product instead of trying to, be like Amazon or something like that. Your site doesn't handle unexpected events. I see that a lot too. So let's say, for example, that your credit card processor goes down for a day. Well, you don't have any notice on your site about, hey, the credit card processor is down, we'll be back soon. Instead, you just take your users to a generic 404 page or whatever, and they don't know what to do, they don't understand. Maybe they're flooding your customer service, and that could have been prevented by doing a little maintenance on your end so that they get a message whenever that happens. So those are some examples of some UX problems that I see a lot in websites. So before I talk about anything else, what is UX versus UI? A lot of people get these two terms confused, and I just wanted to briefly break this down. And I'm going to do it by using the 5 planes of UX, and I attribute this to Jesse James Garrett, who is, I believe, the author of the owner of these 5 planes. So you can see here that I list strategy, scope, structure, skeleton, and surface. Whereas UI covers mostly surface and a little bit of skeleton, UX encompasses all of these things. Basically, strategy and scope is how you define the project. Structure is how you organize your site information, and skeleton is how you organize your page information, and surface is the graphical user interface, which is mostly where the UI comes in. So you're going to be doing a little bit of UI with skeleton, but mostly surface. But UX takes a look at all of those things. How do we lay out your page map, your site map? What is the scope of your site? Who are you trying to target? What is your demographics? Who are your users? Maybe you want to make some user personas and trying to drill down that way. The interface is an important part of UX, but it is not the same thing as UX. So I just wanted to explain what that was. So that's my introduction. That's why you should care about UX. It can help you increase your revenue if you do it correctly, if you do your user research. And I want to review your site. So I made a Twitter account at UX Critic. I just started it up, so I don't have too many followers or anything, but Hopefully that'll change, and I just have a couple of rules if you want to send your site to me. One, you must be the original owner or the original designer, so don't send me sites where you have nothing to do with the site itself. You know, it's okay if maybe you're a part of a company and you're the head designer or something like that of the site. I'm okay with that, but please don't send me sites that you really don't have anything to do with. Two, I don't have your data and your analytics, so I can't really make any comments about deeper issues like, you know, page testing, user A/B testing, or anything like that. I don't have that capability. I'm just taking a look at your site from the browser and making some suggestions, probably what are some problem areas that you can improve on your site. And lastly, I won't review sites that are not safe for work. I think we can all figure out what that means, so please don't send me any sites that I couldn't load up on my work computer or anything like that. But as long as you meet that criteria, I really would like to see your site. I really want to help you out, increase your traffic, increase your revenue, and I'll link to your site too if I review it through the description. So thanks everyone, and I look forward to reviewing all of your sites. Bye.